Hey, and welcome to Take Ones. I am August C. Jones, and so on this video, clicked on the thumbnail, you know what I'm talking about. So there's a rumor, a report, not an official report, that Disney, Marvel, are about to recast T'Challa. Not bring up T'Challa Jr. God, I can't even say his name. T'Challa II, but to replace him, to recast, and have T'Challa be the new actor or whatever. And so when I saw this report, I'm thinking like they're playing, you know, and I'm starting to see it circulate around. Even John Campion mentioned on his show. And like I said, I hope that this is not fake news. I hope that this does end up materializing and we see T'Challa be recast. And this is why. I've said it before. I think I've said it on my Wakanda Forever review, and I've said it before. If you know me and we talked about this, they needed to do this in the beginning. There's no reason why they shouldn't have recast. I get their reasoning for not wanting to recast him in the first place, but it made no sense. It's like you're going to have love and hate on both sides, whichever way you win. If you recast them, you're going to have people like, oh, that's disrespectful, but then you're still going to keep the movies going. You're going to have people that love it, especially if you get a great actor that can embody it and respect it and respect his predecessor while doing it and end up just crushing it, right? And then you're going to have people that like, oh, yeah, we're not going to recast, we're going to kill off the character and then go that route. And, you know, you got people that hated it because, yeah, Wakanda Forever felt a hole. Not because Chadwick Boseman wasn't there, but also, I mean, basically because Chadwick Boseman wasn't playing T'Challa, and T'Challa is killed off. So there was a hole missing in that movie. And it's just like it didn't play out as they wanted to. Even with playing the sympathy card and the sad card that Furious 7 did, it still didn't even make as much money. It didn't make $1 billion. It didn't come close to making the same amount of money that the first one did. And that was mainly because T'Challa wasn't there. He wasn't recast. And Shuri wasn't the best choice for Black Panther, to be the Black Panther. And so this is something that they should have did in the first place. And I feel like they know that they made a mistake. They thought it would be disrespectful to do it. It was too soon or whatever. But no, it wasn't. And then you got people like, oh, well, you know, you got T'Challa Jr. Like, he's going to be the... It's like, that boy was 6 years old. Do you really want to wait till like 2035 or 2030 or something for him to actually be able to be old enough to play the character of T'Challa? It makes no sense. Y'all sound stupid with holding on to that. Do you really want to wait that long to see a proper Black Panther? And it's like you have William Hurt, who died, and he was Thunderbolt Ross. I can't talk right now. But, and then y'all replace that character, or y'all replace the actor, y'all recast it with Harrison Ford. So it's kind of like, so y'all can do that for Harrison Ford and like Thunderbolt Ross, who wasn't even like a huge main character. But then when it comes to a character like T'Challa, who is a cultural like figure now, that means so much to the Black community and just, you know, a lot that goes along with it. Y'all don't want to recast him. It seemed like they were just really playing it safe. And they didn't need to. People were going to love it or hate it either way. But if you would have got a great actor that replaced him and did a great job, and you wrote it well, I'm pretty sure that people, like, even if like not right away, they were going to be along with it. But in any case, let's move on to what the rumor is. So Jeff Sneider basically reported it, and I hope it does come to fruition. And one of the names that I've seen on there that I would love, like if they chose this guy, I would be down with it. Because I know he'll crush it. I know he'll crush it. And I mean, John David Washington was one of the other names. It's like, I would have to see it to believe it. Like, he wouldn't be my first choice. But the name that I saw was Aldis Hodge. If you don't know who I'm talking about, you're not familiar with the name, just think of Invincible Man. He's in the show Cross. He plays Alex Cross in that show. He played Hawkman in the kind of subpar Black Adam movie. Which in that movie, he kind of came off as like a Black Panther type of figure. I mean, you could tell that they got inspiration from it, but like he kind of came off in that sense. You know, just how he kind of looked and, you know, the vibes I got from it. And so that was one of the people that people put out there as like, you know, could be a person that could play it. And I would be down with it. I can see it. I can see him being T'Challa. I can see that. He has the physical build for it. He's a tall, he's a, like, no homo, he's a handsome guy, you know. I feel like he can nail it. I don't know how they would bring it to fruition. I mean, we're still in the multiverse saga, so, you know, that's the thing. But I feel like he would be perfect for it. And I would be so down with it. Like, I feel like they need to do something to bring back T'Challa. There's no reason why they should have gotten rid of T'Challa in the first place. But like bringing him back somehow through the multiverse, time, you know, whatever, I would be down with it. So I hope that this rumor is real. I hope that it does come to fruition, because I would be happy. I will be excited. And I feel like a lot of other people will be excited, especially if you get a good actor for it. I mean, you don't even have to be a known name. It could be an unknown. But if you get a good actor for it that can crush it, sky's the limit. Like, not even sky's the limit. Like, you know, you go out there and shoot for the stars. That's really what it is. But like, I'm excited for it. Hopefully it's true. And I'm waiting to see if they're gonna do what they're gonna do. And I'm glad that they realized that they made a mistake. I'm glad that they did, because man, Wakanda Forever, though it was a decent film, it could have been way better if we would have kept T'Challa. But in any case, those are my thoughts. Hope you guys like what you heard, and if you did, go ahead, give me a like, subscribe if you're not, hit that notification bell for more videos like this, and I will catch you guys on the next one. So peace out, stay safe, and recast T'Challa.